You may have heard the term leatherneck used in reference to a Marine. This term goes back to the days that Marines wore a stiff piece of leather, and some historians report that this piece of leather was to ward off lancing blows from swords, while others contend it was to ensure that a Marine always kept their heads erect. The blues blouse has a stiff neck to honor the days that leather was worn. The gold buttons on the blouse have an eagle and an anchor adorned by 13 stars. The 13 stars represent the original 13 colonies. On the sleeve of the enlisted are the rank insignia on the upper arm and hash marks on the forearm. All members of the West Coast Composite Marine Band are combat-trained Marines. Annual weapons qualifications ensures that Marine musicians are as proficient with their weapons as they are with their musical instruments. Many of the Marines in the band are combat veterans, and we dedicated our shows today and yesterday to the Marines. And they are veterans of Operation Iraqi Freedom. They give full meaning to the term Marines. In my notes, I always list awards from bands. Everybody sends me their awards. They came in first place here. They got a sweepstakes award here. Well, that's great. Under the United States Marine Corps, under awards, I put in capital red letters, our freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Marine Corps, under the direction of Chief Warrant Officer Chief Jack Davis, and we're going to turn the microphone over to Bandmaster, Master Sergeant Brian Paradis. West Coast Composite Marine Band consists of 120 Marine musicians from Southern California Marine Corps bands. These four bands are Marine Band San Diego from Marine Corps Recruit Depot, the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Band from Marine Corps Air Station Miramar, the 1st Marine Division Band from Camp Pendleton, and the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center Band from Twentynine Palms. Each of the four bands takes a turn hosting and leading the other 3 bands in the parade. This year, I am proud to say the host band is Marine Band San Diego, under the direction of Band Officer, Chief Warrant Officer 2 Jack Davis, and Bandmaster, myself, Master Sergeant Brian Paradis. Today, the band is led on the march by Drum Major Staff Sergeant Jesse Barta. All of the members of the composite band are fully combat-trained Marines, equally skilled with a rifle and a musical instrument. Each band performs over 350 commitments a year throughout California and around the world, in a wide variety of ensembles and musical styles. The West Coast Marine Bands have participated in the Tournament of Roses Parade for the past 50 years, and I'm proud to say this is our 2nd year in a long line of years to come that we participated in Bandfest. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. first selection, of course, needs no introduction. The Stars and Stripes Forever.